Alright, what's going on with y'all, man? I'm back with another video. And yeah, man, let's talk about the character customization, because it seems like this time around it's going to be crazy. So yeah, it does seem like every character has, I will say, just like a different type of clothing on. It doesn't seem like not one character has like the same thing on, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, it does seem like this time around, we're going to see like a lot more diversity when it comes to clothing, just simply because it does seem like even NPCs have different clothes on. Like, it's not like past GTAs where, when it comes to NPCs, you see pretty much the same thing. And then, plus, you can also see that Lucia's nails are done in this shot. So yeah, I would imagine that we're going to get a lot of just options for these characters. But yeah, plus not only that though, but I would also assume that we would get also tattoos. Yeah, so plus not only that though, so I would imagine that we're probably going to see like a lot of icons on the map too. So this is pretty interesting. Right here, you can see a store called Happy Nails. I wonder if that store is enterable. In some of the screenshots, Lucia's nails are also shorter as well. So yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised if they have a feature to where your nails grow either longer or if you have to go to the nail shop to get them cut. So yeah, if that's the case, I think it'll work the same way as if you were to get your hair cut. Speaking of haircuts, I wonder if it'll actually have like animations or if it's just going to be like a quick thing. Like you choose an option and then, okay, there you go. I believe they're adding the feature again from Red Dead Redemption 2. So whereas I think you can grow your hair out. That'll also be interesting to see. Yeah, plus not only that though, but I also wonder if that'll affect how, if the cops will recognize you or not. If that's the case, then I guess you're going to have a really good disguise then. Plus not only that though, but also plan out what you're going to wear. But yeah, just simply because, especially if these cops are going to be lethal, strategic, and just realistic as, I guess, these patents, are saying. But I would assume that we would get a lot of makeup options for Lucia. So say like, for example, maybe different, probably different eyeshadow or probably different eyeliner too. I could definitely see us having a lot of customization options, especially for Lucia, since she's going to be like the first HD female character. So yeah, I could definitely see us having just like a lot of stores to go into, especially for clothes. And not only that though, but it does seem like the clothes actually move, I guess you could say realistically. So yeah, man, I mean, with that being said, I could definitely see how, probably the most realistic, obviously, GTA we've ever gotten. But I could definitely see also the mall having a lot of stores, just packed with just like a lot of options when it comes to clothes. So yeah, I could definitely see at least us having like thousands of just or at least hundreds of options to choose from. But yeah, plus not only that though, but let's also not forget about jewelry as well. From just rings, necklaces, watches, just a whole lot of stuff. I think what's also going to be cool is just the fact that everybody is going to be playing these characters differently, or in terms of, well, yeah, differently, and also in terms of the customization. Not only that though, but it does seem like this time around Rockstar does want to make the clothes feel like they matter and are important. And since we are going into modern Vice City, so yeah, plus not only that though, but they also have just like a lot more to work with, especially with the Rage 9 engine. It does seem like whatever type of liquid that is on the clothes, it does seem like it will have an effect, whether that be say like mud or rain or whatever. I believe they're bringing back another feature from Red Dead Redemption 2, and I think that's the wait feature. It does seem like there are going to be, I guess, more restaurants, or I guess like different types instead of, your average Burger Shot or Cluck and Bell or whatever. Not only that though, but there is a restaurant called Hank's Waffles. Yeah, so it does seem like we'll have also a different variety of foods to eat as well. I would assume if you do eat too much, you'll, I guess, gain weight, or if you don't eat as much, then you'll get skinny. Now, I do feel like since this is pretty much, I guess, modern Vice City in a modern era, I do feel like that we should at least have or be able to have the option to have plastic surgery. So, but we are living in pretty much a time where I guess you could say more and more people are doing plastic surgery, and just simply because I don't see why, they wouldn't do it or can't do it unless they're waiting on the PlayStation 6, especially if Rockstar wants to mimic modern culture, then, I mean, why not? And that also gives the player more options. So yeah, it does seem like there's going to be like a lot of stuff to customize, especially like with the characters. It does seem like Rockstar is stepping away from the archaic side of GTA. I'm pretty sure they're still going to have like that archaic feel, but for the most part, I think they're really leaning towards more realism. So yeah, to be honest, I don't mind that. As I said before, as long as it's not too realistic. Just simply because, I mean, still at the end of the day, it still has to feel like a GTA game. But all right, yeah, that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, don't forget to give the video a like. If you want to comment, feel free to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all, peace out.